What's up, guys? Nika Beard here again this week with another chapter. I cannot wait. Every chapter, ever since Oda said this is going to be the final arc, has been absolutely non-stop every single week. And there's just so much going on, so much happening right now in the manga. We're going to jump right into this. Chapter 1066. The Will of Ohara. What Ohara? We have... Whoa. Like Ohara? The place that they destroy with the Buster Call? Oh, man. Oh, what is this cover story? Germa 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 23. Returning to Germa with company. What is this? It's all of them with Caesar flying back to Germa. I definitely really can't wait to see where this goes. And I wonder if how we seen with the story how Pudding was kidnapped and it goes directly into the chapter, if we'll see the same thing with this. We'll see this cover story for a while and we'll see it right in the chapter. That would be really nice. But we're going to go on to the page, first page. What are you saying? A futuristic city like this existed in the distant past? A shock to the whole crew. This is just conjecture. I'm telling you, every time I see this city, I love it. The design of it, everything. I really, really like Egghead. Everything looks really cool to me. I once knew a passionate archaeologist who was willing to risk his life to shed light on an ancient kingdom. Not only that, but a certain site, machinery was excavated that dated back to the same era as the kingdom. Yeah, I knew Robin would know something. Are you saying that machinery was created during the Void Century? You knew something about this, Robin? No doubt it's a painful memory, but 22 years ago, your home of Ohara was eradicated by a Buster Call. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You tell me. I think that happened because Ohara uncovered the details of that kingdom's existence. Knowing the world government, that's probably the case. Before I go any further, I was talking about last week, saying the Void Century incoming, man. This is something I'm so excited for, because this is something we've wanted to know about for hundreds of chapters. But let's get back to it. I believe the history of the Void Century is the history of a conflict. One between an alliance of 20 nations, the one that's the beginning with the Celestial Dragons and the 20 Kingdoms, and this forgotten advanced kingdom. The victorious 20 went on to form the world government and shape history as we know it. And to ensure that the ideas of the ancient kingdom wouldn't live on, they erased every trace of it from history. What? That's crazy. What? Is this real? Whoa, an epic and romantic tale. Hang on, Vegapunk. You mean everyone who knows about this gets eliminated? Indeed. Then why did you tell us? I can't unhear it. That might be why they want to kill Vegapunk now. Because if he does know all that, then they find him as a danger. That's probably why they want to eliminate him. Come on, brain. Forget. You didn't hear anything. Like I said, this is just conjecture. So tell me, Nico Robin, if I am right, and that discovery is why Ohara was wiped out, then wouldn't the government's actions be tantamount to a confirmation? Why are you asking about this? The scholars did devise a theory after all their extensive research, but wouldn't someone as high up in the government as you know about it already? Government affiliation makes no difference. I'm kept in the dark like everybody else. Even bringing this topic up to them would result in my immediate erasure. So maybe that's not why they want to erase him. Maybe they think they've got the usefulness out of him. Then stop telling us. This is just torture. Let us out of here. If that's true, how could you know they were researching that kingdom? All the books and materials were on Ohara, and they were the will of Ohara lives on. What does he mean by the will of Ohara lives on? That day shocked the world. That day shocked the world. In a single night, Ohara, the island renowned for its love of knowledge, was wiped out, save for one little girl, Nika Robin. So they fear the information that much that they were willing to put a 79 million bounty on a little girl just because she might know something. The scholars were labeled devils, dissidents who plotted to overthrow the government. A few months after the incident, I paid a visit to my own to the scorched earth of Ohara. I was acquainted with Professor Clover, the foremost authority in archaeology. I figured I should at least leave some flowers for him. You knew Professor Clover? His obsession with the Void Century fueled his adventurous lifestyle. Was he a pirate? That's not surprising with the One Piece world, but that's kind of crazy. Searching for relevant texts the world over. The Marines incarcerated him on at least 10 occasions. By the time he settled down, he was the world's most famous archaeologist. That's crazy. She was taught by the world's most famous archaeologist. Over time, countless scholars were drawn to him, and they all flocked to Ohara. It truly became the holy land of archaeology. Unfortunately, the aftermath of those talented minds coming together would prove tragic. What is that? What is that? That body with that long neck. What the heck is that? When I stepped foot on Ohara, even the tree of knowledge had been burned to cinders. I was speechless when I saw it. Wait, he's saying that's Vegapunk. What's up with the way he looks, though? That's so strange and odd. But the lake at the center of the island had been filled with an unbelievable number of books. What in the world? I can only assume that it was the work of the scholars. They must have dedicated their final moments to ensure that the future had access to their treasure trove of knowledge. If any Marines did discover the books, If any Marines did discover the books, they were apparently too ignorant to understand their value and left them be. Ohara had triumphed over them. Why would you not burn that if that was your goal? Why would you not get those books and destroy them even more? When I realized that, I couldn't stop myself from crying. Yeah, that's probably pretty sad to somebody, especially but from what he's a scientist, so that much knowledge going to, yeah, I can't imagine the thoughts. Please take care of Robin. Make sure she escapes the island. I still have a duty to see to here. Mommy, I don't want to leave you. Let me stay too. Save the books. Get the reference material. Save the books. Get the reference materials out of the library. Robin, history is our greatest treasure. It must be preserved. We can't just give up on your future. What, man? Man, it's got to be some insane something about the past. They really, like, what is the Void Century? What happened with that kingdom that they're so scared of people finding out? What are they so scared of? What, like, it's like, I want to guess, but I don't want to guess, because with Oda, there's literally no telling what he's going to do to make this be that way. Mommy, be proud, Robin. Your mom is an honorable woman, old Saul. Ohara stood up to the world like Saul. Made sure she escaped. Bang, bang. You helmet-wearing idiot. How dare you make Robin cry? That's it, Vegapunk. You better release these shoes. Vegapunk. It's just as you said. They came to the same conclusions about the kingdom before the incident. I see. So it's all true. Where are the books from the lake now? I really wanted to take them back to Punk Hazard, but I knew if the top brass ever caught wind, it would be all over. So instead, they were taken by the people I saw that day. Wait, what? Oh, what? Whoa. You gave them all away to somebody? That means somebody has all the information. It's not gone. They didn't do it for no reason. Ohara, West Blue, 22 years ago. A few months after the Buster Call incident. Someone else is visiting the debris? Giants. Alright, let's pull them up. Who are they? What should I do? Wait. That's not Vegapunk, is it? Do they have any idea how important those books are? It's been a while, Vegapunk. As usual, that head of yours makes you stand out. That is Vegapunk! What? Why is his tongue hanging out like that? So this is what the original Vegapunk looks like. Is that you? Wait a minute. He definitely doesn't look anything like I'd expect. Or anything like his clones at all. This is it. So has he got like that whole thing, like his brain, like Mojo Jojo or something? That's definitely odd looking. His design is definitely odd, very odd. Wait, is this Dragon when he was young? What? Dragon was here? The art style is so different. What are you doing here? That's my line. Your head definitely looks like it's gotten a good bit bigger. I knew Old Man Clover. What? Monkey D. Dragon? Head of the Freedom Fighters. 33 years old. You too? I know he was once a bit of a hooligan roaming the seas. But all that nonsense about him trying to destroy the world, it's blatant propaganda. Dr. Vegapunk, head of Punk Hazard Laboratory, 43 years old. Bro, Vegapunk looks... He looks like he's from the Looney Tunes or something. Like, I guess ever since Gear 5th, you know, why not go ahead and use your weird looking character? Like, even more weird looking character. This is crazy, though. This is where Dragon and him met. Maybe. No, it's not where they met. What am I saying? Are you worried about the giants? They're not scavengers. I had a word with them just now. It seems they're from Elbaf, and they're fully aware of the value of those books. Their captain was a strange giant who wrapped from head to toe in bandages. This is cool. We're seeing Dragon. Man, this is so cool. It said Ohara sacrificed itself for those treasures. and he couldn't let them be erased from history. After seeing a government lackey like you lurking about, I'm glad they're here to scoop them up and keep them safe. Hey, you know I'd never. You passed on joining the freedom fighters a while ago. What? Look. He could have been in the, he could have been in the Revolutionary Army and he passed it up. What? But it still made me sick to hear about you becoming one of their lapdogs. Don't be stupid, you ragtag operation. Your ragtag operation was always too poor. What good are my skills and intellect if I can't actually build anything? I know. You're as blunt as ever. I just can't get over his design, bro. That head. So I wonder if his original body is still around, or is his giant brain going to be like a Dr. Giro thing inside a machine somewhere? The world government is an insanely huge organization. There are plenty of decent people on the inside that can be reasoned with, especially in the Navy. Don't lose sight of the end goal, Dragon. Whoa, end goal? Like they have something that they're working together to do? I get it, but I can't just sit back after this. It's too dang much. So he said end goal. So that means that him and Dragon have something that they're working towards as a goal. And that makes like the reasons why they'd want to eliminate him even more. Like, first, did they run out of usefulness for him? 2, did they find out he knows Dragon? 3, do they know he knows something about the Void Century, even just a little bit? I like it. The rabbit hole just gets deeper and deeper. I love it. This is the part. This is the One Piece we all want and have been waiting for. Those harmless scholars were brutally snuffed out just for questioning their authority. It's a farce. I'm going to raise an army that can fight them head on. I thought you hated war. Just watch Vegapunk. I'll change the world. Ooh, let's go, bro. Like, I cannot wait to get more into the Revolutionary Army. Like, we seen Dragon way back on Logtown, and it's just been mysterious ever since. I just now realized he doesn't have his face tattoos or anything on him right here. The will of Ohara won't die with Clover. And within a year, the Emporio Ivankov and Bartholomew Kuma founded the Revolutionary Army, which continues to shake the world to this day. So those are the 3 original officers. So I wonder if Jinbei and everyone know him as a tyrant because the world government labeled him that because he joined the Revolutionary Army, or was he truly a bad person? This just goes deeper and deeper with this. Like, man, this just goes even deeper for Kuma. Wow, Luffy's dad sounds intense. Did you say Elbaf? Look. Usopp already. Man, we got to be going to Elbaf soon. Maybe this island will be a short-lived island and we'll go straight to Elbaf or something. Because I can see this island as being a huge info dump and then going straight to Elbaf. That would be actually insane because that's where Shanks has territory over. Professor Clover's fate motivated Dragon? And she knows Dragon, so she knows Dragon personally. My head's gonna blow. Why did Kuma help us? And why did you modify him so much, Vegapunk? I know, right? Like, all those questions are still... See, everything is just so enrooted together in one thing. Like, and look, that's insane. We're now coming back together and everybody in the crew knows something about something. That's something about one of these things that's going on. Look, Sanji, Iva, That idiot was one of the founding members of the revolutionaries. Look, they all know them to some extent, or something that like ties them together. That's like, what does the Straw Hats have that tie them so closely to all these plans? The books from Ohara certainly couldn't be left to be found by the government, but my curiosity compelled me to make a discreet trip to Elbaf, where the books were taken. And they allowed me to read each and every one of them. Wait a minute. Is that Saul? Is that going to be Saul? He didn't die? Is Saul going to be alive? In other words, I took everything Ohara uncovered about the world's secrets and memorized it. It's all in my head, and I've continued their research. That's why they want him dead. The giant captain, he's called Saul, isn't he? He's hiding now, so I can't confirm anything. So he is alive. That's insane. Yeah, Saul's alive after all these years, bro. Look at Robin. It's very seldom we see her like this, man. That's so awesome. It's such a happy tears, man. That's so awesome. That brought a little tear to my eye, man. What? Man. Just to see Robin happy like that with tears, man. Thank you, Dr. Vegapunk. Thank you for not letting Ohara's sacrifice be in vain. I try to help progress every field of thought possible. It's my nature as a scholar. What? Why, the shoes are moving on their own? Oh, I can't release you just yet. Follow me. There's something I want to show you. What else are we going to see? Are we still getting more information? Yes, let's keep going. Junkyard, Egghead's fabrication stratum. Chopper, there's no way to get in. Oh, it must be the type that moves on its own. So it's a mech of some sort. Move, Robo. Does it need a special command? Maybe we've just got to say its name. Move, Robonosuke. You talking like you still in Wano or something. Move, Robo King. You guys are such kids. Ain't no way it's a move. Oh, what? Something happened. The robot's gonna blow. Save the Quasar. What is this? What is this? No good. Another debacle. Somebody, please save me. Quasar. Perhaps space-time bent mid-warp. What? Whoa. Is this Vegapunk here? Is this Vegapunk right now? What the? There's a guy like Kinemon here. I'm thinking. It's definitely Vegapunk's real body. I've got you. Sorry. It's him. Oh boy, she's not going to be too happy. Much obliged. You're Dragon's boy, right? I knew you'd come. So he knows that he's good job on making it. Oh my, Bonnie. Dear me, you sure have gotten big. What happened to his head? Wait a minute. Okay, so he doesn't have his head right there anymore. So does he have his brain somewhere else? And that's the part that's controlling each Vegapunk? Like a certain part of the brain is controlling each Vegapunk because they all act differently? Old man, are you floating? It's splendid to see you so full of vigor. Vegapunk. You can float too, you know. Those Dom shoes you're wearing have a nifty hover function. What? See here? Press the button on the side. Grab the lever. And give it a big old push. Like this. That's the way. Gadzooks, we've flown too far. Why? Save us, Quasar. What? What is this Quasar? Look at Vegapunk. It's like the top of his head is a apple. Dr. Vegapunk, the man with the biggest brain in the world, leader of the Navy's SSG Special Science Group. Chapter 1066 Ed. Man, what is the other Vegapunk gonna show us? Next week, baby. Next week. I'm super excited for next week. Oh my gosh. Like, so much happened in this chapter. Like, we found out Saul was alive. Something happened with the machine, and he's saying Quasar, and was it him that's saying the robot's gonna blow? Like, what is he gonna show us next? Because there's already so much information. And Vegapunk knows everything there is to know from Ohara about the Void Century. What if they found out? That's why they probably want to kill him. Color panels. I was going to say pages. Color panels. The giant captain, he's called Saul, isn't he? Probably my favorite panel, bro. One of my favorite panels. Seeing Robin happy like that. That's so wild. Usopp falls on his back like, wah! Oh, there's two. Oh, it's going to be his Vegapunk and him flying through the air? That is sick, yo. I love that. This color panel is amazing. Oh, yeah. Amazing. Oh, yeah. I like how the person who colors these has got, Grease put his name on the boot right down there where Vegapunk is, and he's clicking it. That's pretty nice. I like that. That's a good touch, guy. Or girl, whatever you are. What a chapter. Oh my gosh, what a chapter. Dragon and Vegapunk, when they were young, they knew Clover. And by what they said, it seems like Vegapunk and Dragon have a common goal that they're both working towards. And it has something to do with overthrowing the government and the past. Oh, we're definitely going to Elbaf next. I would not doubt if Elbaf is the next step in this adventure. And like I said, I think, and I've kind of had this feeling for a few chapters, that maybe Egghead is not going to be some long drawn out arc. It's going to be quick, precise, to the point, information all put in place, and then we move on. I think that's what's going to happen here. This is probably one of my all-time favorite islands to be reading in parts of the series, hands down. Every week, Oda really meant it when he said this is the end of One Piece. From this point on, this is One Piece. I was watching some streamers last week after I done my own chapter video. Brago, D-Ace, JD Legend, people like that. And some of them were saying that maybe this is the One Piece that Oda has had the whole time in his back pocket. But everything before now, especially after the time skip, was him telling the story, trying to figure out how to get to this point. And I know a lot of writers in books, movies, a lot of series, that's how most stories are written. They have how they want the story to end, or how they have this amazing idea for a great movie or book, how they would like it to end, and they work backwards to forwards, then they come back. And I'm thinking that One Piece might actually be like that, because from here on out, there's not really any space. There's nothing that's like, oh, we could have kind of done without that. Kind of like some of the things in Wano, even though I thoroughly enjoyed Wano and I thought it was amazing. There were still times in the manga that was like, we've already seen this a few times, and I feel like you're just kind of taking up space to kind of make things last a little longer for your own reasons. But with this stuff, it's like every week it's progression, like very good progression. Like One Piece now has like the best progression it's ever had as a story. It is getting absolutely insane. It's amazing, the progression, that like the way I feel about the story. I feel more involved because there's not things here and there, especially like I'm gonna say it again, Wano. Like during the Luffy and Kaido fight, there were things like here and there to do a Momonosuke, maybe about the past or something like that we'd already seen probably 5 to 10 times, anywhere in between those numbers, about specific things. It's like, we've seen this already. Let's just get back to the fight. Let's get to the end, you know. Let's see how Luffy beats Kaido. But this progression is amazing. And I'm going to say it again. I think Egghead is an info dump. Then we move on. I don't think this is going to be some long thing. This is going to be a quick, precise, and to the point thing. I can definitely see One Piece ending in 3 years if progression stays like this. 3 to 4 years. Easy. Because everything. We've already gotten people involved. Like Cross Guild, which has got Mihawk, which we haven't seen much of since the time skip. We've got Buggy again as a Yonko. We seen Shanks uses hockey. We know he's headed to wherever Bartolomeo was. We know that. I believe that's where he's going. But like, and then we found out Saul's alive. Ohara, all the information was saved, and now it's in Elbaf. So now we have to go to Elbaf to get all the information on the Void Century, which will probably lead to the final war. Oh my God, yes. I think that's what it is. We go there, learn about the Void Century, get the last road poneglyph, final war, head to Laugh-Tale, fight Blackbeard. Maybe. I might have that out of order. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll fight, I don't know. Maybe they'll fight Blackbeard in Elbaf. Maybe they'll fight Shanks. Just because, Luffy, if you can't beat me, you can't be the king of the pirates. You have to be able to surpass me to be able to, because I can't change the world. If you can't beat me, you can't change the world. Like, there's just so much. I could literally just go on and on at the moment about this stuff. I could literally just go on and on about stuff right now. This chapter is just like insane. Like, but I like this chapter better than last week's. And that had Jinbei using a devil fruit, the Seraphim version of him. This is insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. Guys, man, I don't even know. I don't want to stop. But I'm going to have to. This is going to be the end of the video. Until next time, guys, you know, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of this chapter. This chapter was phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. Man, it's so good. It's just so good. Alright, guys. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below, pass this channel on to your friends. And until next time, guys, peace.